Okay, looks like we should be going live. Let me just check. Might take a couple seconds. All right, looks good. Okay, so I'm probably just going to do some puzzles while I wait for some people to join. This is going to be a bit of a shorter stream than normal. I'm just going to be going until 5 o'clock, when, of course, the Hikaru versus Hans match will start. But I figured I might as well just go live for a little bit before that. So yeah. Okay. Let's look at this puzzle for now. Check. And looks like a win here. If you block with the pawn, it's a check. And a mate. Actually, no, that's not. The rook's guarding that. So probably a check. Oh, and then this way. Yep. Nice. So, like I said, shorter stream, but if anyone does want to play a quick game, quick blitz game, while you're waiting for the Hikaru Hans game, then I am here. Looks like a check. If here, then here. That would just be a draw. But it has to be this realistically. I don't really see any other moves. Check. Let's calculate this one. Check here. Check. No, that's not check. Check here, check. Not really sure. Not really sure about this one. This has to be the starting move though. Is it a draw maybe? Maybe it's a draw puzzle. Because I can definitely see a repetition. Yeah, it looks like a draw. Okay. They just wanted me to find a draw then. Block with the bishop, probably delivering check. And then if you take my rook, I take your rook, and it's check. I win your queen. Okay. Looks like we should exchange, deliver a check, forks here. If you check this way, then you can block with the queen, and then the queens would be loose at the same time, so I wouldn't be able to take the bishop here. I do see some more people are now joining, so if you do want a game, just let me know. I'm only going to be streaming for about 45-50 minutes, just until the Hans Niemann versus Hikaru match, which I would like to watch, and I'm sure many of you do as well. Okay. This one looks like probably a capture here. The queen goes back. Check. Knight f7. That seems to hold the fort. Maybe it's check, queen takes, check. Not too sure about this one. Takes, check, queen f7. That doesn't look great. The bishop guards the center pawn. Just checking I haven't lost connection here. Looks like I might have. Takes. Knight to the middle, hit the queen. Queen goes back. Check, like I said, knight f7. It's not clear. I'm really not seeing this one. I don't know if anyone watching has any suggestions. Do they? Check. I mean, I guess I can just take the pawn. What's the material even? Wait, I do realize I haven't actually changed my overlay. Give me a second. Okay. There we go. Much better. All right. Takes. This is a really weird one. Hi there, Rajakumar. If you want a game, like I said earlier on, I'm doing 3-minute games. Yeah, we can play. I'm just doing this stream for a little bit before the Hans Niemann versus Hikaru match. But if you want to play, just give me your username, send me a challenge, and we can have a game. And I'll take a look at the game after it's done. We can do 3+0 or 3+2. I'm good with either one. If you send a challenge. Is this muted actually? No, I can't hear the game sounds, it's fine. Okay. Hi guys. Hi 10. Is that Tanjiro? Nice. The Big Brain 007. What a name. I like that. Okay. I think I've got you. Oh yeah, I played you before. Cool. I have sent you a challenge, Rajakumar. 3 plus 2. There we go. So would be coming through. Nice. All right. Good luck. Get started. Playing e4. I was maybe going to play d4, but is it unrated? Yeah, I generally do unrated because I'm a little bit more distracted than normal when I'm streaming, and I don't really feel like losing 16 rating if I just lose a random game. Playing for 0 rating on my end, it's better that way. Yeah, I mean I think so personally, but that's probably just because I would lose so much rating because I playing for plus 0 is not the biggest incentive. Okay, so looking at this opening, this looks pretty normal for my opponent for a Scandinavian. They bring their queen over. They're probably going to play c6, drop the queen back. They're developing their bishop. And, knight is looking in the center. By the way, is anyone here planning on watching the Hikaru Hans match later today? I will be having a recap coming out of it if you can't catch it. But I think it was pretty good live last night for anyone that was watching. Like the Magnus Hans and the Hikaru Faruja. Okay, I'm going to play bishop c4. Targeting this pawn over here. Knight can jump into the center as well. Alright. I think knight h4 is pretty normal to go after the bishop here. Who are you rooting for? Hans or Hikaru? That's actually tough because I don't really like either of them. But you know what? I think I'd rather see Hans win because that would probably cause a bit more controversy. It'd be interesting. Hikaru wins would be expected, so let's try and get the unexpected. What about you? What about you, Tanjiro? What are you going for? You a Hikaru guy? Okay, let's break this pin. You want Hans to win, my man. What do you think of that the Hans Levy interview, if you've seen it? Anyone seen that? I think Hans was saying like some stuff that was probably pretty valid, but at the same time, he just like doesn't really go about it in the best way. Okay, let's kick that. Why my performance always shakes? I'm not really sure what you're saying. It was funny, the topic went off the rail, yeah. It did get a little bit crazy. The one time when like a Gotham Chess clickbait video is actually not clickbait. It really did get heated. I think that's what the I don't know, the title said. I don't really remember, but it was actually quite intense. But like Hans did raise some valid points about chess.com being a monopoly, actually, I think. I'm not exactly sure what the status is of chess.com's market share in chess, but I imagine it's quite big. By the way, Ashu, Larry, I'm not really sure what you mean by when you're saying that your performance always shakes. Are you talking about the stream, like stability or something? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, let's attack this pawn. Try and get them to play g6 so my bishop can become stronger. But yeah, I mean, you got to respect the confidence that Hans had though. Like his whole like I will win against Magnus. I mean, like obviously in retrospect it doesn't look so good, but you know if it went the other way, then he would be looking like quite the prophet. Yo, Krish, what's up? Okay, they're threatening a checkmate. Gotta stop that. He always has the best interviews. Yeah, I mean, I think they're kind of more monologues than they are interviews at this point, but you gotta respect it. Sometimes you play strong, and sometimes you get worse. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Like, if you look at anyone's rating graph, it's always just up and down. It's like the stock market. It's never going to be like a smooth upwards trajectory. That's just how it goes. You have good days, you have bad days, but in general, if you're getting better as an average. That doesn't mean you're going to be winning every time, though. Okay, that looks like a pin. Pin the horse, guard the... Yeah. Looks pretty good. I'm threatening this. They've got to develop their knight, bring the rook, probably. But then I will add more pressure. Probably not that good, though. That's a free queen, unfortunately. There was a pin. Yeah. That's an unfortunate one. Can I review your game? Peter Simone. Sure. Sorry, the big brain. I'm just gonna take a look at this game that we just played, and then take a look at this other guy's game that just joined the chat, and then maybe we can play another one. Because I'm only doing one at a time. I would like to give some people a go. Okay. So it was 90 accuracy versus 80. Yeah, c6 might have been a mistake already here. I don't really like this queen bishop setup. On the on the knight and bishop, because as soon as I play a3, if you move the bishop, I've got discoveries. Hello, Ravi. If you want a game as well, we can play. So after I chopped the knight, apparently I had a check, which was better. But already, once I got the two bishops, the dark squared bishop, if you win that, it's quite difficult. Breaking in the center in this pin, and then unfortunately just one final blunder. It happens. But Peter, I don't know if that's how you say your name exactly, but I can review your game if you were to send one. You dropped badly. Oh man. So okay, yeah. I mean, it happens. Like, it's hard to maintain your peak performance at all times. You dropped from 2400 to 1950. Wow, that's quite a bit. I'm sorry to hear that. You tilted. Yeah. That's quite a lot. Your name is GM Peter S. It's the latest one. Sure. I got you. All right. It's just like pizza. All right, cool. Pete. What country is that from? Is that German or something? Okay, I think I've got that. This looks like you, I think. Belgium. That's pretty close. Wait, the Belgian flag looks... Is that the same as the German flag, but it's flipped? I'll have to see that. I think it's the same, pretty much. Oh, by the way, Ashu Tron, if there is someone from the chat that's... if that's someone from the chat that's challenging me, can we do either 3+0 or 3+2 blitz? Just so that I can get through challenges. Otherwise, 10 minutes taking a little bit long. And already the stream isn't going to be lasting that long because we're just sort of waiting for the Hans versus... Yeah, I can see that's you, but can we do blitz? Because I don't have that long before the Hans versus Hikaru match at 5 o'clock. So I'll be finishing shortly after 5, probably. Unless people want to stay around and spectate some of the games with me. I don't know if people will be interested in that. But do let me know if you would. Okay, so looks like a Caro-Kann advanced. This is good. Knight f3, I wouldn't normally recommend. I'd say just take the free pawn, pretty much. But this setup's good as well if you play bishop b5, yeah. This is perfectly fine. Yeah, instead of bishop c4, bishop f4, I like pawn c4 here. You're going after the center. If they play e6, you can just develop knight c3, castles, try and bring your rook. But what you've done with bishop f4 looks fine as well. Just as long as you're not making mistakes, really, at this level, it's good. And that's not a mistake. Queen c3, I guess, yeah, that's going after this pawn. Once again, I like c4, even though it might not be the absolute best move. But like my only slight problem with this is that your c pawn's blocked, and you can't challenge the center as well. But this is all good. Long castles is really ambitious though. I would have probably short castled. I'd be scared to long castle because of that open b file. But this looks fine. Ooh, knight c4, nice. Cheeky tactic. Going for the d3 square. I like that. Yeah, this is good so far. You're like getting all the tactics. Also, as well as going for d6, I think your opponent might have missed this, but you're going for b6 as well. But of course, like if they defend this one, then there's knight d6, killer, and knight takes f7, which I'm sure you saw as well. But that's nice. That's nice. Whenever you get a knight to d6 in these Caro-Kann structures, it's super strong. Like really dangerous. So they miss it. Wait. Why is knight b6 not good? Oh, because you give the bishop. That makes sense. Wait, but oh, because you give the bishop with the e2 fork. That's nasty. That's nasty. Damn. And they miss it as well, which is understandable because their queen's under threat. But then they see it. But you go defend e2. That's logical. But I guess they just take. You take. Yeah, I mean this makes sense, but now they have two pieces for the rook. It'd be interesting to see how. Did you win this? Oh, you were black. I'm so stupid. Right. How did I not know this? Okay, well, I'll have to completely flip the script just for a second. As far as C5 games go, that's pretty bad by me. Yeah, C5. This is definitely the ideal setup you want to go for. They made a mistake going for bishop f4. They should be going for c4. But bishop f5 makes sense because you don't want to imprison your bishop. But actually, sometimes you have to play e6 to go c5 quickly. And often this bishop can come out on this diagonal, this a6 to f1 diagonal, and can be a really good piece anyway. So I find that often in this c5, Botvinnik, Karls, Caro-Kann, whatever, you want to try and play for a quick e6, even if it does kill the bishop for the time being. Sometimes that can be good. Sometimes if you can get the bishop out to g4 and it's a good time, then that's also great as well. Engine's even saying a5 here to go bishop a6 right away, which I like. But I think e6 would have made sense. But you just played bishop f5, which is good. Queen d7, e6. You got e6, which means that you're pretty much cruising. Knight c4. I would have been pretty concerned if I were you about this move. That was a nice tactic. But after knight g6, I didn't realize the strength of this attack here. I thought there was blundering of fork. But I guess you might have missed this fork as well, winning the queen. If you'd seen that, game would have ended. That's why tactics over everything. If you can get your tactics right, then you would win, because after this, you take the queen with check, and then you win back the bishop, you're up a full piece, and that would have been pretty nice. But queen b7 is still good. You win back your two pieces, and from then on, it was pretty clean, honestly. Like, I wouldn't have converted much better. I mean, maybe in terms of your bishop maneuvering, I mean, this is fine. I would have probably maybe you can try and drop back. Maybe something like d4 seems good, because if you get them to take, then rook takes b4 and they crumble. So there's something to be learned here, maybe in terms of breaking the base of the pawn chain to attack the more advanced pawns. So I think d4 would have been a nice move. But bishop e4 was good, apparently. And yeah, you ended up winning the pawn for free anyway. But it could have been converted maybe a little bit quicker. Also, this is actually a really useful piece of advice. You don't want to, when you've got these two bishops and a rook versus two rooks, you want to be keeping your rook on the board, okay? And the reason for that is that your rook can coordinate much better with the two bishops. Now, the two bishops are great alone. They still will beat the rook, but two bishops and a rook versus two rooks is a much, much stronger material imbalance than just two bishops for a rook. even though both are winning. So I wouldn't have exchanged here. I would keep the rook with something like rook b8. Also, you can now target the pawn. So when you've got these two bishops advantage, you want more pieces on the board so that you can use your two bishops to try and either checkmate the king or take more pawns. So I would have definitely kept the rook. But this is fine. You defended, and honestly, with the consolidation setup with this bishop here, it's super easy win. You just push your pawn. And then I'm assuming you won pretty clean. Yeah. So it looks like the cleanup was good. So other than that, I'd say that was a great game. Honestly, yeah. That's pretty much exactly what you want from these Caro-Kann advanced variations. So the only two takeaways is material imbalances. Two bishops and a rook is better than two bishops if you were to exchange the two rooks off the board. Also, maybe try and play for e6, c5 if you're going to if they exchange off their light squared bishop. Only if they exchange off their light squared bishop, by the way. If their light squared bishop's still on the board, then e6 is a much worse move because their bishop will be controlling this diagonal. But if your bishop can access the a6 f1 diagonal unopposed, it's really good. So that's really it. I'm assuming that some people have sent some 3-minute challenges. Okay, I'll accept that one. Okay, let's go. It is 3 plus 0. Okay. I like to play e5 against this one. It's no problem. No problem at all. Oh, hello. I just noticed that some people are also in my Twitch chat. I got to keep a better eye on that. Sorry. I have been neglecting you somewhat. I guess I'll try and keep them in like the same space. There we go. But yeah, hello to Repair 0087 and Yoshi. If you guys want a game, do just send me a challenge. My name is Douglet on chess.com. Okay, I'm gonna play this bishop d6 move. It looks pretty weird, but the idea is that you're protecting this pawn, and I can kick their bishop, and I'm protecting the pawn, and you can take with the d pawn, and now this other bishop gets opened up. Let's just castle. I'm gonna go e4, and then try and launch my attack with these two bishops. Okay. Okay, let's open things up. I might put my knight right here. Oops, that's a terrible pre-move. Quickly undo that one. Let's exchange. And I want to just open up my diagonals for this bishop pair. My bishop on g4 stops the queen from getting in. And I think these positions are quite good for black. Hello there, Quasi KHZ. If you do want a game, I'm Douglet, chess.com. So just send me a challenge. And I will, as always, I will analyze your games afterwards. So that is no problem. Okay, they are targeting my g pawn, the Gary. I can sack and collect a horse. No, I can't. I can sack and go bishop g4 though. Or I can play queen h4. Okay, we have to calculate this. Queen h4. It's quasi, not quasi. I can't tell if you just wrote. No, you didn't write the same thing twice. Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think, is that, so you want me to say quasi? Okay. Let me know if that's right. I don't know if that's right. Okay. So yeah, queen h4 comes with a threat on h2 and bishop g4. But after queen h4, knight takes. The question is, yeah, I have a mate with bishop takes. So let's go queen h4. Attacking. A little bit low on time, so just down below a minute. But this attack looks pretty strong. They're going g3 actually. Yeah, I should have probably thought more about that. But I guess we've got queen h3, bishop g4. Okay. We are entering into some time trouble. Okay, yeah, because if bishop takes, will you do a review your game? Yeah, sure. Just let me know which one it is. You can either send a link, or if it was a really recent game, I can just look at your profile and I'll probably find it that way. Okay, get an exchange. My bishop's coming in. I got this check here as well, which is pretty nasty. Let's give the check first. Actually, they got d4. Drop back. Okay, get my rook into e2, and that's pretty much game over, I think. You sent a link in chat earlier on. I can't see it. Maybe like there's something blocking links being sent in the chat. I don't know. YouTube might have like some kind of protection thing. I'm not sure. I mean, I can take a look. Send a link. I can't see it. You can try and send it again. Okay, let's kick the pony. Boot it. Take the horse. Let's stack it up. Okay. And that should be the game. Yeah, OD. If you just... Can I see that? No, I can't see that. It must be like a... it must be blocking them. It's a nice pin. Yeah, links must be blocked, I think. Okay, that's me. Good game. GG. Let's take a quick look at that game. That was interesting. There was some tactics going on. Okay, I didn't play the most accurately, apparently. It was like 80 versus 62. But the whole point of this opening... Also, I'm not really so sure about the knight going to e2. I think generally you're going knight f3. I forget what's your username on chess.com? I think I played you before, but I can't remember it. Yeah, f4 I think was a small mistake maybe as well. Didn't punish it that well. Bishop g4 would have been better. And yeah, queen h4 was quite bad as well. I just forgot that g3 the knight guards the pawn. Do you know how to search for games? Yes, I do. It's fine. If you just tell me who you're playing as well, I can do that. And yeah, after that, the attack was a bit too strong. But yeah, it was a good game. Definitely an interesting one. Sad. Okay. So yeah, Odd, what is your username on chess.com? I need to know that before I can take a look. Okay, I'll accept this challenge in the meantime. Yeah, let's play e5. I don't remember what I like to play here. I think I like to play knight f6. Can you see the message about my username? No, I don't know. It looks like some of your messages are getting removed. It's weird. I can only see you sending that. I can't see what your username is. Let's play this gambit line. This one's really, really dangerous if you don't know what it is. You think YouTube's blocking your username? Maybe. Try and send it in a different way. I think I have played you before because I remember you coming into the chat like a couple streams ago. By the way, to people who are on the Twitch chat, I am now keeping an eye on that as well. So if you do have something to say, I am here. Okay. This gambit line, yes, is really dangerous. I might actually do a video on it if people be interested. Because basically you just go h4, h5, and you just beat back the knights. You sack this e-pawn, but you get lots of open lines. I can't see the above message about your username. It's really weird. Yeah, it's still blocked. h4, h5. Yeah, it is. I can't see it. You sent me so many challenges, but well, I'm currently playing another game, so I can't really accept at the same time, unfortunately. I don't know. Can I play multiple games at the same time? Maybe. I'll play you next. What was your chess.com username? Ashulare? Oh, okay. Yep. That works. Spaces everywhere. That'll do it. What am I doing? Okay. You can see I can see that. Yeah, yeah. With the spaces. It's pretty weird that you have to do that. I think I'm gonna play f6 because I want to take on g3. Your opponent was El Hirsch. Okay, got you. Ashuthon, I will accept your challenge. Do not fear. I will be there. Let's go after g3. If they move their bishop back, I've got checks. Maybe. I can see them. I can see the one about your opponent's name. I can see that. Okay. I want to get my knight in. I do like these gambits. That's the I for IKEA. Got you. I for IKEA. I like that. Not I for... I don't know what the other I's in like the native phonetic alphabet are actually. Iguana maybe? I have no idea. I for what? Does anyone know what the standard is? Okay, I could sack the pawn here. Just sack castle. Looks pretty fun. Let's have some fun. I don't care. Dump the pawn castle. Especially now they've castled long, I'm gonna just be going for the throat. So yeah, you can see like this structure's really crippled for white. It's hard to play. If they grab the pawn, I'll probably just put my horse in the middle and then try and bring my rooks down the b file. Okay, they're getting low on time, which is a pretty big problem. You're just gonna flag if you don't move a little bit faster. Although I can admit that the position's hard. Okay, let's play b5. I want to start doing some damage. Let's put the knight in the middle. Opening up a file for my rook. Let's just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Okay, now my rooks have the c file. Let's take some control. And yeah, let's trade. I think probably queen here is strongest because now I can get full control of c file. And we have wormed the king out into the open with a checkmate. Good game. Good game. That one was really just tough out of the opening. It's tough. This gambit is really dangerous because as soon as you get this crippled structure, it becomes really hard to play. So it was, yes, like 70 accuracy, 85. You played well, but it was just hard to to get away with it after you because this is actually equal. So when you're gambling with black and it's equal, it's normally quite a good gambit. And after the knight starts getting kicked around all over the board, you can just see these pieces pushing it back. Yeah, apparently this wasn't even that good. I should have played f5 and probably h5 is the main way to play. Yeah, it got really complicated, Tanjiro. It did. Like after I take on g6 and you get that damaged structure, it's just hard to play. Because these pawns were never going to move forward, and if you push this, so you can't push this pawn forward and you can't push this pawn forward, which means that you never get this bishop out, and as such as well, the rook never gets developed either. So you basically, there's a very similar line in the Tal variation of the Caro-Kann, which is why I like this with black. And even though you're down a pawn, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, as soon as we got this position, it was just a bit too much. And maybe the time as well, but good game. You know, that was a fun one. Okay, I'm gonna try and find the odd account, and I'll try and add them as a friend so I don't have to go through the whole YouTube blocking of names again. HTW, okay, 6637295 73. I got you. Yeah, actually, Thorn, I'm going to accept some. I'll accept your challenge in just a second. Okay, and they're playing Irish. Okay, wait, was it a rapid game? Probably. It was a while ago. Okay, I'll find. IHIRSCH. Okay, found it. Open that up. There we go. Okay, we are loading the analysis. Let's take a look. Okay, you are black. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Not making the same mistake again. I have noticed which side is which. Let's have a look. Caro-Kann, Tal variation, your opponent going for what I recommend with white. Bishop d7 is a pretty interesting line. I think I've seen it after. I don't remember. Knight f3 maybe. But yeah, bishop d7 I think is okay. Well, you can let me know if this is theory or not. I can't remember. Generally, you want to play. Yeah, after g4. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. So yeah, generally you play h6, g4, bishop d7. That's what I was thinking about. Right? This is how you're meant to play it. Yeah. You play h6 first. This is a mistake, but now you're kind of transposing. c5's good. So you decided not to get bold and take this pawn and take another pawn. I mean, when the c pawn's dropping as well. Yeah, you play it most of the time. Cinerit01. Yeah, I see you there. I see you on the Twitch chat. I am open to play right now. I'm just analyzing this game. It'll only take a couple minutes though, probably. But yeah, if you just want to, let me know your username, and once you send the challenge, I'll know it's you. Then I can accept. But okay, so c3 means that they'd be dropping 2 pawns if you take the b pawn. So if you can get in a situation where they're hitting your queen and you're taking another pawn on the way out, sometimes it's worth the gamble. Trading queens as well, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, the computer wants h5 so you can get your knight into h6 or to f5 to pressure this center. And also you clamp down on basically white moving forward with their pawns. I don't know if you're familiar with this idea in the Caro-Kann, but it's quite good. Generally, if white's played f4, that's when that idea is really strong. Bishop e4 is good. You're developing with a check. Maybe I would be getting that knight out. Just try and get developed. And you want to set up this sort of blockade on the light squares. Although I understand you probably want to try and get your light squared bishop out. Knight f5 is good. I don't know why it was called inaccurate. But yeah, this is the problem. Is you wanted h5, and you also don't want them to be able to take. So you also want a g6. If you could get this, you'd be doing good. You normally play h5. You just don't like the double isolated pawns after the queen trade. Yeah, the 2b. Well, actually, this is an interesting point you make. By the way, Sinner, if you're still there on the Twitch chat, just send me your username, send me a challenge, and I can accept it after. I don't know if you're still there though. But so I was trying to say, if you can get this ideal setup, this is good. Also, the double isolated B pawns can actually be very strong if you can weaponize them. So I'll let you see. If you don't exchange the queens, so let's say you just played like some random move like h5, so that you can try and get your knight in like this. Let's say that they were to capture, and I just want to show this structure. And they had a3 in when I was trying to suggest it. So let's continue developing the pieces. Okay, what I'm trying to show you is that if you can execute, so let's play knight a5. If you can execute b5 and b4, these doubled b pawns can be extremely good at trying to break up the two white pawns over here. So the doubled b pawns are really not a problem. They're nothing to be concerned about. They can also like anchor the knight. You can push forward and then re-anchor the knight. So the double b pawns are quite good. You can see something very similar in the London. I can show you. Yeah, I'll show you something very similar in the London. But other than this, it looks like you're doubling, improving the king, which I like. Looks like a very clogged position. Not much pawn play. I don't know why the engine's giving this as a win. Oh, bishop to b5. Okay, and if this, still bishop to b5. Okay, so I guess there was just a tactic there the opponent missed. And this sacrifice from them on the other side is interesting. Yeah, they've got too many pawns. But you've managed to corral them nicely. If you can exchange off more pieces, you'll be fine. This sacrifice was probably unnecessary. You can just start going after their pawns, and you've got to evaluate whether or not their breakthrough is actually serious. So, for example, g6, can you go king g8? Like, I don't see how they're cracking through. Like, they can try and go for this, right? But then their f pawn's gonna hang. And so, like, if they end up, they'll end up just collapsing if they try and push forward too far. So I guess you got to try and be really concrete when you evaluate these threats here. But I guess sacrificing isn't too bad. I don't know why. It's giving rook a3 because it wants to go for this bishop e2 move. So I guess just trying to keep it tricky. I can understand you're both probably getting a little bit low on time. Check. You've managed to cover up. Search Ashithon. I understand. I'll give you your game. It's fine. Yeah, but now your pawn's running. Wow, this is interesting. Yeah, bishop db1. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you can get this kind of rook in prison, but then they've got your king in prison. This is actually such a weird position. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy position. I'm assuming they stack. How do you ever break out? You just made a draw? Ooh. So I guess you might have sent this to me to see if I think there's a way to win. I don't know. Like the king's... You can cut the king, obviously as a start. The question is, can you play rook c4? Knight f7, king h7. Oh, he resigned? Why did he resign? That's crazy. I was gonna say like f7, king g7. He didn't realize how tied down you were. Fair enough. Because, yeah, I was going to say, this is not clear to me at all. Because you can't take this now because there's a fork. So maybe king f8. And you still can't take it because of the fork, so maybe king e7. But, also, really funny fortress. If you take this pawn, they promote to a queen. So this is actually one of the most insane fortresses I think I've seen. Because the knight guards the pawn, and inadvertently, wherever the king goes, this pawn's always threatening to promote with a knight fork, which would defend both of these pawns. I mean, I'm sure you noticed this in the post-analysis, but that's really cool. So really, that was actually just a fortress for white, which is definitely interesting. Other than that, I would say most of the mistakes were probably in the opening setup. You don't want to be afraid of those double B pawns. That's something you can know. And I'm sure you're not going to be playing bishop d7 right away again. You're either going to go for this h6, g4, bishop d7, or maybe invest some time in learning h5 stuff. Because after h5, bishop g5, queen b6, I'm sure you know about bishop d3. But there's really nothing to be worried about if you can learn queen d4, knight f3, queen g4, castles, bishop takes, queen takes e6. Black's doing fine. So if you can learn this line, then you can get fine positions as well. Also, go for the pawns. Just go for the pawns. Like, if you can see that you can take a pawn on the way out, just give it a try. Hello, I see a bunch of people joining the Twitch. What's up? h6 you know very well. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you do just mess up the lines. It happens. But yeah, other than that, it was a good game. Quite complicated, pretty closed. The structure was quite closed. I did just want to show you how's streaming. Streaming is going well, I think. Not too bad. I've mostly just been making videos on YouTube, actually. I only started streaming a bit more recently, now the internet can take it. But I was just going to show this line in the London system, which illustrates what I was talking about. So you basically play like this, here, something like knight f3, queen b6, and then after queen b3, basically what I was pointing out, which is that you can get this position where you play for b5, b4 very quickly, and you exploit the fact that there's a pin here. So knight d2, you just play b4 anyway. And then after takes, you have knight takes. And the knight's getting in, you get this nice position. That is great. Yeah, Master Guide, if you do want a game, I'm free for challenges, but I have got this guy that has been waiting quite a while. I understand that. Ashley Thorn, there you go, 3-minute unrated. I accept. Alright. E4, C5. Let's go for an Alapin. Okay, claim the center. How long have I been streaming? I've only done like 4 or 5, I think. Yeah, not too many. I mean, I last tried it about a month ago, but it was really, really low quality because the internet was not up for it. I'll probably just play a few more games and then finish up, by the way, because I think the Hikaru Hans thing is meant to be on about now. This is a funny line. You get takes, queen takes, knight b4. They don't go for it. Okay, I think queen b3 looks good. Probably. Maybe I'll go bishop d3 though, or bishop e2. I think I'm gonna go queen b3. Just take with the pawn. Try and get bishop f4. I guess they're gonna go knight d4. Then I have queen d1. Guarding the pawn, hitting the knight. Bishop e3 is coming. Ah, it's pinned. No bueno. That's not good. I'm in danger. Yeah, let's play a3 for b4. Also stopping bishop b4. I think my position's just very bad. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna try and get castled so that my queen's not necessarily under so many discoveries. Ooh. This is so nasty. This is all so nasty. Position's just horrible. At the very least, I have some squares now. Okay. That was an unfortunate blunder. I got a bit lucky there. Yeah, good game. I definitely screwed up that opening. I don't know what I did. Okay, I was meant to go bishop d2. That, of course, yeah. That unpins, so the knight guards the pawn, and then also their knight would have to move. Okay, we're getting another challenge. This is the guy I know. Let's play. Is chess my favorite game? Probably. He's threatening e6. Oh yeah, sorry. It's quite hard to keep an eye on all of the chants when playing at the same time. You hate chess? It's a boring game? Is that a Bobby Fischer reference? I hate chess. It's a lousy game. That's a classic interview. It's how you blunder your winning games. Yeah, I know. It's like the problem is you can play good chess, but if you blunder, then it doesn't matter. I mean, I kind of blundered as well. I had a good position, but it all went awry. Can you get a game? You absolutely can. That sits out. You just have to send me a challenge. My username is Douglet. If you let me know your username, then it's a lot easier for me. I'll know who you are, and that way I can accept your challenge. Okay, take that. C3. That way my bishop can go back. Okay, we're about to get the big pawn cluster in the center. Do I play on Lichess? I do have an account. I don't really play on it. But if you can only play me on Lichess, then that's fine. I can do that. What can I tell you that will motivate you in chess? I don't know. There's like all these quotes like, oh, every chess master was once a beginner. I don't know if you find that inspirational. I don't really, but if it works for you. G3. You're only 800. That's not a problem. Beginners are absolutely welcome. No shame in it. Like I just said, every chess master was once a beginner. Okay, this position looks pretty weird. Sack the pawn. Doesn't want it. Okay, fine. Ugh. This game will probably be close. This guy's quite good. You feel shame? Why would you feel shame? Don't feel shame. We're trying to make chess not about. It's not just about having a higher elo. It's everyone's on the same improvement journey. Absolutely no problem, buddy. What is this? I'm feeling like a contortionist right now, and I don't like it. I'm scared. Let's try and cover up. Okay, I think I'm alive. I'm a survivor. You will not kill me today, Nitrofish. Yeah, but like seriously, you shouldn't feel shame at having a lower chess rating. Like that's just not. That's not really fair. It's a free pawn. Wait, what is this? Takes. Takes. Oh, this mess. What a mess. Okay, let's take. Oh no. I just blundered. Okay, I deserve to lose. Yeah. I think I am gonna lose. Wow, nice. Good game. Yeah, that was a bad blunder taking on 52. Things were getting weird. Pawn f7. So congested. Okay. AOJEG 8BU. Is that No such player. Hold on, hold on. Trying to find you. Okay, there we go. We're not playing 10 plus O. If we could do 3 plus O, that would be, or 3 plus 2, that'd be fine. But I've not been playing rapid with people. I've been playing blitz. I mean, if you promise just to move fast, if you can you stick to only going down to 7 minutes? You're 250 elo, can you join? Absolutely. That's not a problem. Okay, we'll just move fast. I guess I can also play some other people at the same time because it's so yeah, if known hated, I see you made a comment. If you want to play, just let me know your username. Tactical task in your game? Okay. Take a look. Okay, I'm gonna play Knight 3. What's the website called? What do you? I'm assuming you to have an elo of 250, you have a chess.com account. Ooh, I have full control. Well, well, well. Sacrifice the rook? I don't know. Oh, I'm on Lichess and chess.com. What is it? Is this black to move and win? Sorry, I don't know who sent me this. One death row. Is this black to move and win? Or is it like to move and draw or something? Hit the pawns. Black to move and win. Alright, I'll give it a go. Good move. Maybe rook c2? Here. It's probably something quite difficult. I'm imagining that's why you send it to me. Takes, knight takes. I'm not seeing it immediately. What about queen takes g2 and rook takes g2? Oh yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, so rook takes g2. Wait, what do you mean show you have 56? Yeah, exactly. I agree with this. I don't know what it moved for me. Are you playing this live? What is this? But yeah, this is good. I probably should have seen that, to be honest. Love heart. Much love, much love. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, no, if you know, if people do want to send me puzzles, then like I'll give them a go. Absolutely. Let's pin. I'm not really used to getting, yeah, these like forced mates, to be honest, in my games, but it is good to stay sharp. Okay. Opponent playing well, I would say. Maybe queen b5. Captures. Knight captures, bishop takes pawn. Oh. I think I just blundered. Maybe queen c4. Try and gang up. You look for something else? Okay. Do you have another puzzle for me? I'll give it. I'll give it another go. Okay, I've got my puzzle brain on now. Feeling a bit more sharp. Yeah, I was gonna say I think that would be a blunder. Maybe not though. Because I was gonna say I could take and then take and then take. I thought my back rank was covered, but it's not. So that's a shame. So I guess I'm just gonna take this. Get myself a little bit of luft. Lufty. Are you still there? Known hatred, by the way. Known hated, I mean. Because I would be down to play you as well. I can get I can play you at the same time. Yeah. So do you have a chess.com username? Because then we can play a game. Oh, it's known hated. That is absolutely fantastic. I love a good simple name that crosses over. Hyperwrite AI account. Okay. Very suspicious. Alright, I'll set you up 3-2 challenge. There you go. If you want to accept that, you can. I could try a simul one day maybe. I don't know if chess.com still allows you to play multiple games at once. Wait, that's my hanging horse. You declined. Typical. My horse. Okay, I guess I'm gonna guard it. Yeah, I'll try again. There you go. Okay. Play something standard. Let's see. Walk down the main lines of Italian Road. It's all the pawns. Can you play? Yes. I don't know if I'll be able to play another person at the same time, but I'll give it a go. Generally, you don't want to go after the knight like that, but it's not too bad. Oh dear. That's what I get for trying to play 2 games and not looking at one of them. Oh no, my queen. But actually the queen is dead. Okay. Goodbye to that game, I guess.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, nor am I. You've got something easy. Dude, I don't know. I'm a little bit. I think I'm a bit overwhelmed with all of these games. This is why I need Blitz, so I can dirty flag people after I blunder my queen. I was a bit mean there, sorry. There's no increment. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. But yeah, you can play City Nade. Sorry about that, that's a free piece. Oh my god, I'm getting smacked. Okay, try and bring the knight. I don't know why they... I guess it makes the job easier to be honest. They just got 2 horses versus my dead king. What did this guy say their rating was? I do not believe for 1 second that this person is 800. Other than the fact they've just started blundering their pieces now. Okay, I don't know why they're just giving me their pawns. Yeah, this person is very competent. I've seen this pattern before. Okay, I'll give it a go. Okay, I'll just resign. Good game. Sorry to keep you waiting, known hated. I don't think I'm gonna start playing lots of games at the same time. Again, it probably doesn't make for the best viewer experience either. Okay. 1v1 OLV 2003. Okay.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I don't understand why that keeps going off. Alright. Oh, I can't use analysis while playing? How could you? Is this Rook H2? No. What? Why? What? I don't know if I have seen this before. Oh no, it's Bishop H2. Bishop H2. Yeah. Wait, what? Why is? Oh yeah. So the knight's already moved out of the way. Is the knight? Yeah. It takes Bishop H2. All right. Wait, how? I don't remember when you what point you gave me this one. Was the knight already in the middle? Yeah, you gave it to me here, and I thought it was black to move. So I was trying to say it's Bishop H2, Knight H2, Queen H4. But I didn't realize it was white to move. Yeah, if this is the position, then you just go for this, yeah. And then a nice sack. That is a nice one though. You were losing the entire game until I blundered my queen. You were worse. I don't think you were losing. I think I probably just lost a little bit of concentration there. I hadn't even looked at what move you made when you attacked the queen. I was just flipping between games, which wasn't very smart. It says -3. Were you not black? Yeah, +3. Yeah, I agree that white was pretty better. Well, you played great for an 800 though, if you are 800. The conversion's clean. Anyway, good game, known hated. Really, it was just some tactics there, I think, for the most part. All right, we got this person. Good luck. Good luck. What's going on? No, you're not bad, known hated. Don't be like that. Yeah, good luck, have fun. True. I don't like to wish people good luck before playing a game with them. Why would I wish people good luck? I want them to have bad luck and lose. But I would like a good game. So, strangely enough, I end up saying good game before starting the game. Rematch? Do you play on chess.com? Is it have fun or high five? I thought it's have fun. I don't know why it would be high five. Unless you're greeting the person. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's get developed. Are they going cow mode? No. This is a hippo, I mean. Let's put the bishop here. You got lucky. Yeah. I don't really know. I don't think it was getting lucky. I blundered the queen, and then you converted cleanly. Gotta give yourself some credit. Start pushing the flank pawns. Okay, I'm gonna try and play g4, f5. Break the position. They go h5, they give me the g5 square. The hippo, if I lose, I have to shave. I mean, I'm not sure I'd agree to that, but I don't think I'm gonna lose anyway. This little guy is not going any further for a while. G4 is a little bit sketchy. Because I guess there's h5. h5 I go g4. g5 even. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of moving about. Let's do some damage. Okay, I mean, it's so passive. Like the kingside attack is here. Generally you don't want to just move the pieces, like the queen back and forth for multiple moves. That seems pretty high risk to me. And I think this is a checkmate. Maybe not forced. The knight is jumping. take the check. Yeah, GG. That was unfortunate. I mean, it's quite hard to play such a passive setup. I didn't even play that well apparently, but you're just not really able to fight back and get a decent position when playing a passive hippo. Apparently I could have exploited it better. F5. Yeah, F5 could have been played earlier. Go for the kill. But at this point, it was collapsing. You could have tried D4. I thought you played this. But then I just moved my king. And then resigns. Yeah. I mean, good game, but not this time, unfortunately. I would consider maybe dropping the hippo if you're trying to get better in the long run. Because I don't think system-based openings are a great idea. But if you're just enjoying it and you're just playing chess and you know you're having fun with it, then that's fine as well. But if you're looking to try and get there, improve in the long run, then it's not. I don't think it's the best. Okay, that sits out. But if you do want another game, I guess this would be the last game. I would play you. I don't know if you're still there. Otherwise, I think we've overrun a little bit. I was going to leave at about 5, so I might actually just finish up here. Was a little bit tired today, but figured I'd do this before the Hikaru Hans game. Actually, I wonder if this has already started. Is Hikaru versus Hans on at the moment? Let's take a look. It is. Okay, let's see. Okay, Hikaru's up 2.5 to half against Hans. Let's see, what are they up to? Yeah, I can see. Okay, I might leave it then. Because probably people would rather be watching this anyway. Most people that are interested in chess. But an update to anyone that is still watching. Actually, sorry, Sidi Nadai, you wanted to play a game. I'll give you a quick game just before going. I don't know what your username is though. If you let me know your username before I go, then we can quickly play a game. Otherwise, if you don't have time as well, then just come to the next stream and you'll probably get a chance to play me. Okay, looks like people are probably moving on to watch this. So yeah, I think I'll probably just end it here actually. Okay, see you guys in the next stream or the next video, and I'll probably finish up. All right, bye.